Okay, folks, it's Mike's Instant Movie Reviews, Promising Young Woman. You know, I'm going to have to see this movie again probably because I was late into the theater. I was really like 20 minutes late into the movie theater. They probably had 10 to 15 minutes previews. I did catch the opening film credit, but I think this is one of those movies where probably a bunch of stuff happened before I saw the stuff that I saw. That being said, what did I think of the movie from what I could gather? First off, intense movie. Kind of had that feeling of like a 1999 movie, that American Beauty era. Carey Mulligan was great in her performance. This is a movie that's not exactly a date night movie, you know, for, I mean, unless you have a really kinky type of relationship or warped or you're trying to get to know each other with conversation. It's not a pleasant, light movie. There's a spoiler alert, there's sexual assault, there's rape, there's blackmail, there's all types of horrible things. Clancy Brown, you might remember as the Kurgan from the Highlander movies, is in this as the father of the promising young woman. Once again, I feel bad because I missed like the first, 10 minutes, first 5 minutes, something. So, but will I see it again? I think I probably will. Will I see it in the theater? I just might, because the movie was pretty damn good. And it's got an edge to it. I would make a comparison to American Psycho, quite honestly. Maybe there's more of a motivation behind the actions in this movie. Actually, not maybe, but there is. The lead character, the promising young woman that Carey Mulligan plays, is motivated. She has a reason to be motivated for her actions. Still, though, the question is, where does revenge go too far? And when you take a revenge upon people, do you hurt yourself and all that good shit? There's obviously, I wonder if this movie would have fared better had it come out before coronavirus, when maybe a year and a half ago. If this movie had been released during the height of the Me Too movement, it could have been something that and I'm not making fun, I'm just saying the Rose McGowans, the Alyssa Milanos, and so forth could have latched onto. They probably would have loved to have starred in this movie at various points. So there is definitely a whole thing there. It's an intense movie, and it makes you think. Like I said, I don't think it's light fare, and that's what I like. I like a movie that's intense, and but there's obviously, I don't know. I guess you'd have to see it. I guess I'm going to spoil it. But the movie ends with some spoilers. The movie ends with text messaging. I don't like movies that rely on technology, to be honest with you. I don't like movies where there's a lot of phone calls or a lot of texting, or in this case, scheduled texts. I think it's a cheapo. I mean, it does work in this film, to be honest, but I just don't like it as a technique. The white guys fraternity is in a full effect here. White guys looking out for each other, so they get fucked in the end, which is good. And so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. Interesting cast. The lady from the show Glow, not the original Glow, but the TV show on Netflix Glow. I can't remember her name. Is in this as kind of an old college chum. Once again, I'm wondering, what the fuck did I miss in the first 5 to 10 minutes? It's alluded to, but I didn't see it, so I feel left out. Shame on fucking me for being late to the movie. My fault. I normally used to be a dick in the ass. Like, I never wanted to be late for a movie. I'd always be there for the previews. But this movie has a lot of those questions. Is it ever too late for people to be forgiven? Is it ever too late for people to be reformed? Does your past ever haunt you and kill you and catch up to you? Are some sins unforgivable? So I think it was pretty damn interesting. And like I said, some stellar performances. The mom was interesting. That actress has been around. She was good. Like I said, the Allison Brie, I think, from fucking whatever the fuck, from Glow. And Carey Mulligan, really a great role for her. It's not a feel-good movie, folks. At times it is. But this is one of those movies that felt like a little bit of a throwback to that jaded late 90s vibe. There's even a line of dialogue towards the end of the movie. What is this, the 90s? So, there you fucking have it. I don't know if I gave you a good review or not. I would just say if you enjoyed American Psycho, this is, dare I say, American Psycho from a female perspective, yet motivated. Whereas, like I said, I don't think American Psycho, there was much motivation for the character, just evilness. There's motivation. I would be interested in the comments. Mistress Jen hasn't commented in a while. She's welcome to comment. If anyone else has seen this movie or is percolating to see this movie. I know that I'm kind of lucky, folks, in this COVID era. I'm living in a neighborhood where I can go see the fucking movies with the benefit of the mask. And why do I see the movies? Why don't I just stay home and rot? Because I'm trying to save the film industry, folks, by doing my part to keep the fucking film industry in business, by seeing these movies, by doing these reviews. And if you feel safe, and if you can get a mask, go to the goddamn movies and support the film industry. That's what I'm trying to do. So whatever the fuck other people are doing, yes, I know we're suffering through this god-awful fucking coronavirus, and we're all trying to get through it. However, I'm doing my part, in my mind, to keep things going in the right direction. And sometimes that means you have to spend your goddamn money to see a fucking movie in the theater. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to save the film industry single-handedly. Okay? So I could use your support. You can retweet this. You can share the goddamn video. Share Mike's Instant Movie Reviews. I've got all these wonderful fucking reviews. It's not exactly my most watched playlist. And maybe you ought to do something about it. So thank your buddy. Go see a goddamn movie. If you're afraid of the coronavirus, I understand. Do what's best for you. I'm just trying to help. MikeMessier.com, Mike Messier YouTube channel. What a world.